The Waltons show beautifully recorded the trials and triumphs of the Walton family during the Great Depression and World War II. As we fast forward to 2024, where are the stars who brought Walton's mountain to life? Have you ever wondered what became of John, Olivia, and their 7 children after nearly half a century? In this video, we explore into the lives of the Waltons' beloved cast, revealing where time has taken them and what they're doing now. Michael Learned, 84 years old. Michael Learned became famous for her role as Olivia Walton on the TV show The Waltons. She was 33 years old at that time. Despite being relatively unknown at the time, she quickly became a fan favorite and was nominated for 6 Emmy Awards, winning 3. Interestingly, in the beginning, producers were worried that viewers might mistake her for a man and referred to her as Miss Michael Learned. However, after a few seasons, they were no longer concerned about this and dropped the miss from her billing. After 7 seasons on the show, Michael decided to leave, but not before agreeing to appear in one more season. She was born on April 9, 1939, which makes her 84 years old as of now. Interestingly, she is the godmother of Amanda Plummer, the daughter of her co-star Christopher Plummer, and Amanda's middle name is Michael, named after her. She was married 4 times and has 3 children. Apart from her role in The Waltons, Michael also appeared in some movies, such as Touched by Love, Power, and Dragon, The Bruce Lee Story, as well as many TV movies. Richard Thomas, 72 years old. At the young age of 21, Thomas became famous for his role as John Boy Walton in a popular TV series that was loved by people all around the world. Although he left the show in 1977, he returned to play the same character in 3 TV movies during the 1990s, including A Walton Thanksgiving Reunion in 1993. In 1973, he won an Emmy Award for Best Actor in a Dramatic Series. Thomas has acted in various TV movies where he played different roles, such as a younger son named Jim in Roots, The Next Generations, the lead role in the biopic Living Proof, The Hank Williams Jr. Story, and other characters in some popular TV series. Thomas, born on June 13, 1951, and he is now 72 years old. He has been married twice and has a total of 5 children. Ralph Waite, 1928-2014. Ralph Waite played the lead role of John Walton Sr. in The Waltons at the age of 44. He was very good at his job and even directed some episodes. His character was so well-liked that it was ranked number 3 on the list of 50 greatest TV dads of all time by TV Guide. Interestingly, Waite was initially hesitant to take on the role because he didn't want to be tied down to a long-running TV series. However, he was encouraged by Earl Hander Jr. and eventually took on the part. Before becoming an actor, Waite worked as a social worker and was also an ordained minister and political activist. In addition to his work on The Waltons, Waite played other heroic father figures in popular TV shows like NCIS and Bones. He also appeared in several movies like Cool Hand Luke, 5 Easy Pieces, and Cliffhanger. Sadly, Waite struggled with alcohol after his daughter passed away, but he remained physically active until he contracted pneumonia. He passed away at the age of 85 in 2014, and his remains were cremated and buried in a cemetery in New York. Mary Elizabeth McDonough, 62 years old. Mary McDonough started her career as a child artist at the age of 11 by playing the role of Erin Walton in the series. She continued to play the same role until the series finale in 1981. She was born on May 4, 1961, and made her debut in the movie Lovely but Deadly in a small role. Later, she acted in the horror film Midnight Offerings in 1981. She got her first lead role in the slasher film Mortuary in 1983. McDonough also acted in the Waltons reunion films and played Erin Walton's character in them. She also acted in the dark comedy film Funland in 1987. McDonough also reprised her role as Erin Walton in 3 more Waltons films in the 1990s. These movies were A Walton Thanksgiving Reunion, 1993, A Walton Wedding, 1995, and A Walton Easter, 1997. She is now 62 years old and she has been married twice, first to Rob Wickstrom from 1988 to 1996, and later to Don since June 4, 2011. She has a daughter named Sydney McDonough. Judy Norton, 65 years old. Judy Norton is a well-known actress who played the role of Mary Ellen Walton in the Waltons TV series and the subsequent movies. She was just 14 years old when she started the role. Judy was born on January 29, 1958, in Santa Monica, California. She got married to Douglas Taylor when she was 18, but their marriage ended in a divorce just 2 years later. After that, she married Lynn Hughes, a former football player, but that marriage also ended in a divorce. When Judy was in her early 20s, she posed nude for Playboy magazine in August 1985 to break away from her wholesome family image. She married Randy Apostle in 1991, and they had a son named Devin, but they got divorced in 2001. Later, Judy married Robert Graves. Apart from acting, Judy is also a talented singer, writer, and director. She has also participated in many sports, including competitive horse jumping, skydiving, skiing, and tennis. She is now 65 years old and lives in Carmel Valley, K. Her CD Reflections was released in August 2016. Cammy Cotler, 58 years old. Cammy Cotler is an actress who played the role of young Elizabeth Walton at the age of 7 in the TV series The Waltons and its reunion productions. She was born on June 17, 1965, in Long Beach, California. While she initially trained to become an English teacher, she gained fame as an actress and is now 58 years old. She is married to Kim Howard and has 2 children. David W. Harper, 62 years old. Born in Abilene, Texas on October 4, 1961, he is the son of actor Paul Harper, who starred in The Wild Bunch. David W. Harper is also an actor. At the age of 11, he played the role of Jim Bob in The Homecoming, A Christmas Story, and continued to play the same character in the Waltons TV series. He appeared in various Waltons reunion specials and later worked in the television miniseries The Blue and the Gray and the movie Fletch. Currently, he is not active in show business and prefers to live a private life. He is 62 years old now and occasionally appears at Waltons-related events. Before pursuing his acting career, he worked in different fields and later studied business. John Walmsley, 67 years old. Born on February 6, 1956, John Walmsley is an actor and musician who's been a part of numerous movies and TV shows. He's famously known for his role as Jason Walton. He was 16 years old at that time. He's also provided the voice of Christopher Robin in Disney's Winnie the Pooh cartoons. John is not only an actor, but also a talented musician who has worked with many famous artists like Richard Marx, Brian Setzer, David Pack, and many more. He's a skilled guitarist, vocalist, songwriter, and producer. John is 67 years old now and has been married twice. He's currently living in the southwest of England with his wife, Marion. They moved there after returning to the UK from the USA in 2018. Eric Scott, 65 years old. Eric Scott is an American actor who is best known for his role as Ben Walton in the TV movie The Homecoming, A Christmas Story, and its spin-off series, The Waltons. He started playing this role when he was just 14 years old. He and John Walmsley are one of only 2 actors who appeared in every episode of The Waltons. Eric, born on October 20, 1958, has been married 3 times. He was briefly married to actress Carrie Lewis and later married Theresa Fargo. Unfortunately, Theresa died shortly after giving birth to their daughter Ashley due to a type of blood cancer called acute myelomonocytic leukemia. In 2000, Eric got married to Cynthia Ullman Wolfen, and they have 2 children together, Emma and Jeremy. Today, Eric is 65 years old. He owns a parcel delivery service called Chase Messengers, which is located in Encino, California. Will Geer, 1902-1978. Geer was an actor who played the role of the family patriarch, Grandpa Zebulon Zeb, at the age of 70 in the series, in the 1970s, and won an Emmy Award for his performance. He was born in 1902 and was involved in labor organizing and social movements in the United States during the 1930s and 1940s. He was friends with famous singer Woody Guthrie and lived in New York for a while. Will Geer changed his last name from Geer to Geer to make it easier to spell. In the 1950s, he was blacklisted by Hollywood for refusing to name people who had joined the Communist Party during his testimony before Congress. He died in 1978 at the age of 76 due to respiratory illness in Los Angeles, California. His character's death was written into the script of the Waltons after he passed away, and his final episode, titled The Empty Nest, showed his character being reunited with his on-screen wife before passing away. Joe Conley, 1928-2013. Joe Conley played the role of storekeeper Ike Godsey in the series at the age of 44. Born on March 3, 1928, in Buffalo, New York, he started his acting career after serving in the military in Korea. Conley got married twice in his life and had a total of 4 children. He wrote an autobiography called Ike Godsey of Walton's Mountain in 2009. On the show, Conley's character was married to Corabeth Walton Godsey, played by Ronnie Claire Edwards. They got married on the show in 1975. In real life, Conley had 2 children with his first wife Jacqueline Stakes, but they later divorced. He then married Louise Teacher in 1969, and they had 2 children together. Sadly, Joe Conley passed away on July 7, 2013, due to complications from dementia. He was 85 years old at the time and was survived by his wife, 3 daughters, and 1 son.